A shot we're all familiar with, but sometimes don't know what club to play or how to play the shot, is the fairway bunker shot. And in response to a question I was asked on YouTube, what's the best way to do this? If you stay tuned, Jed Walters Golf TV, I'm going to show you how. Okay, so we've missed the fairway off the tee, hit a loose one off to the right hand side. I've got about 125 yards to the green. It's a little bit downhill, sloping away to the right, wind's coming a little bit into and off the right hand side too, fairly close to the front lip as well. So it's not the most difficult of shots because the lip is quite low, but I've got to make sure that I have enough club to get it up over the lip and get it out first and foremost. If I can do that and get it all the way to the hole, brilliant. So normal bunker shots, I would be using this, my most lofted club in my bag, my 58-degree wedge. Now, I will be using this, get the ball up high, landing it nice and softly, using the sole, the bounce angle of the club to go through the sand. But on this shot, I don't need this. I'm going to play this one more like I'm hitting it out the middle of the fairway. So, a normal iron, we're going to have it a nice square club face. We're going to be aiming it exactly as we would do as if we were stood in the middle of the fairway. Now, I've got 7-iron and 9-iron here. 7-iron would be used if I had a longer shot in, maybe 150 yards or maybe 160 yards, depending on conditions, what the lip was like, what the sand was like, how far away I had to go. I don't need that for this one because that's going to hit me too far over the green. So, club selection for this is 9-iron. Okay, so I'm going to be hitting this one just like I will be hitting it out of the fairway, which is the key to this shot. So stay tuned and we'll go through pre-shot setup and execution next. Okay, so selected the club, got my 9-iron. So this is the difference in terms of setup that we're going to go through from what we would do as if we were in the fairway or in a greenside bunker. So greenside bunkers, we're opening club faces, we're aiming a little bit to the left. We're really digging the feet into the sand, sinking the knees so we can really drive the sole of the club in behind the golf ball. Fairway bunker shots, we're going to be stood square, just as we would do if we were in the fairway. Club face square to target, just as it would be in the middle of the fairway. We're going to be ball position, just fractionally on behind or in the middle of the stance, especially for the club that I've got here with my 9-iron. The sand is quite soft actually here, so I'm actually going to go to the fraction a little bit behind the ball. Going to be gripping down. Okay, gripping down about an inch, maybe an inch and a half. This is going to make sure that I'm not going to take too much sand. If I do get it a little bit fat, if I lose a bit of footing and I get it a little bit just before the golf ball, I don't want to take too much. If I'm gripping it here, the ball's only going to go around about 6, 7, 8 yards. So I want to make sure that I can get it all the way, even if I do catch it a little bit before the ball. The intention is to get the ball first beautifully and clean. Okay, so I'm going to take my setup now and I'm going to square up to the target. So club face, aiming, perfect position. Okay, ball position is going to be a fraction behind. I'm going to just wriggle my feet ever so slightly just to get a nice stable foothold. Okay, so I'm here now. A little bit of weight going to be just on my left side for this one because I just want to make sure I steepen my angle of attack and make sure to get this ball in first. Okay, really stable lower half. I'm going to make a nice smooth swing, trying to keep the lower half of the body really quiet, really stable. Okay, here we go. Great, beautifully clean. Look at that there, just a scraping of the sand, but that scraping of the sand was all after the golf ball. You know, I've hit a really good shot. The winds took it a little bit to the left and I'm just a fraction long back of the green, just left hand side. So it's not too bad a result. Hopefully I've got a decent lie and I've got a really straightforward chip from there. But the execution of that shot for me, for what I was looking to do, was ideal. Set up nice and square, wriggle the feet ever so slightly in, gripping down about an inch and a half, club face square to the target, body aligned square and parallel to the target line as well. I had a fraction of my weight on my left side and held it there throughout with really quiet lower half legs. Nice, smooth, controlled, full swing, angle of attack a little bit steeper, ball first, little bit of scraping the stand afterwards, hit a really nice golf shot. Right guys, so let's go through the checkpoints of that fairway bunker shot again. Okay, club selection is essential. You've got to make sure that you have enough loft to get it over the lip of the bunker. If you can get it to the green as well, brilliant. If you can't, make sure you get it out and down the fairway so it's back in play, making your next shot easier. Okay, next point, grip. Make sure you're about 1.5 inches down the grip to make sure you're going to get ball first. You don't want to take any sand, it's got to be ball first. Okay, third checkpoint, square the club face just like you would do if you were in the fairway. Square stance parallel to the target line, again like you were in the fairway. Just think of it as a normal golf shot. Ball position slightly back of centre, no further back than maybe 1 inch behind the centre, not too far forward. Again, we've got to think about what club we're using. Today for me it was 9 iron. I used it a fraction behind the centre, so it was a perfect ball position for the shot I had to play there. Weight fractionally on that left side, keep it there. Make sure that your lower half is nice and stable. We don't want too much happening in there. We want to stay really stable so that we can get a nice downward impact. Ball first, sand can come afterwards, making sure we get it out down our target line, hopefully on the green, or at least it's in play and it's in the fairway. Guys, again, like every other shot in golf, you must practice this. You must get out there and have a go. Go and practice it. It's difficult with a fairway bunker shot, but if you can get yourself at a quiet time and a quiet part of the golf course, you know, you might have hit a great shot and hit it down the fairway. Go and drop a ball in the bunker and play the shot. Go through the setup. You're going to come across it a lot of times during this golf season. Make sure you practice it so that when it counts, you'll be ready for it. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Subscribe to the channel, there's plenty more videos there as well. Guys, I'm also available on Facebook, Twitter. Any questions, anything you'd like to see, any different types of videos, whether it be putting videos, driver, grip setup, anything like that, leave me some comments. Anything you want to see, I'll always oblige. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.